Hi guys, it's Erin. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to share with you some recent purchases that I found that are great for budgeting and journaling and super affordable. So first things first, I have this really great 2020 student planner from the Dollar Tree. So let me just make some room. I found some things at Target and then I found this at the Dollar Tree, and I just thought it was worth sharing because they're all really great, highly functional products. I mean, notebooks are notebooks, but it just depends on what you do with them. But this student planner is so cute, and it does come in different covers, and I'm a dog person. We have 3 pugs, but I thought this cat one was so cute, and so I picked up this cover, and this is made with a cardstock, and then of course it is put into this plastic sleeve, so it does have some protection, but you can take it out if you prefer, and that's fairly easy. But if you leave it in, well, I'm not gonna take it out, but if you leave it in, you have this pocket here, or this makeshift pocket that you can put some things in, maybe some bills or some plans, some notes, even some sheets of stickers. So on the first page is your personal information. Let me just zoom in a bit. And it just has, you know, the regular stuff that you might want to record. Some of it is a little bit data sensitive, but, you know, as far as if you wanted to put your name and things in here, just in case you lost it or somebody found it, you could do that. So on the left side here is an entire 2019 calendar, just like at a glance. And then down here you have your 2020, which is much smaller, but it also has some lines here that you can write on if you want to record some dates and things like that. And then I thought this was really nice too, because I don't think this is something you would typically find in a student planner or an academic planner, but it's a nice feature, and it's a dates to remember. And there's lots of lines for birthdays and then anniversaries. So I would imagine that could be any type of anniversary that you would want to track. And then down here, just some extra space for special days. So that's a nice feature too. And then here you have your 2019 planning guide if you want to work in this before you actually start to work in the individual months themselves. And then you go into July. So as you can see, this is a month on 2 pages, and that makes the blocks nice and spacious to write in and just really user friendly. So I have tried so many calendaring systems in my life. I have done solely electronic calendars, and that didn't make me happy. It was just a sad way of doing things, but I got into that through work, and you know, it was something that I really tried to carry on to my personal life, and I just didn't like it. It just was too impersonal, if that makes any sense. It wasn't fun to look at. It wasn't a hard copy, you know, calendar that you could hold in your hands and take with you and kind of scribble your notes in. So I don't like the e-calendaring anymore, except for work. So that is something that I have to keep for work. So for my personal life, I've tried lots of different calendars and layouts: weekly, monthly, daily, vertical, horizontal, you name it, probably like a lot of you out there. But I always am drawn to the monthly, and there's just something about opening your page and seeing the entire month in front of you. And I just like, you know, having everything all at once, so I kind of know how I can plan the rest of things, like the more detailed things. So I really like this, and I think this is super useful. So this starts in July, and it goes all the way until June of 2020, which is your typical academic calendar. And or if you're using a fiscal year, this will be perfect for you too. This is a great fiscal year calendar. And then back here you have your 2020 planning guide. So if you are plotting out some things for the following year, you also have a section back here for holidays and dates. And then postal abbreviations. So if you're looking for state abbreviations, and then some abbreviations for military states down here, which is really nice. And then back here you have your personal directory pages. So if you're somebody who still likes to record friends and family and contact information as far as phone number, maybe home address, emails, things like that, I still think that there's a great need for that. I am definitely somebody who has lost all their data during a cell phone issue a few years back, and it was really traumatic. And so I think it still is important to have that paper copy backup. So that's nice that this includes that too. You have your conversion tables, abbreviations, and lastly, you have phases of the moon. So that's really interesting. And I wrinkled this page myself. This didn't come like this. But that is what this calendar looks like. And again, I just think it's a really great buy. It's at the Dollar Tree for $1. And you can't beat it. And they do have other covers. So if you're looking to perhaps change up your budget system or the way you do your bills, this would also be a great tool for that. So definitely check this out, because I know at Dollar Tree, when they get out their school supplies and calendars, they do sell out really, really quickly. So I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to show you some notebooks that I found at Target. So this is by the brand Green Room, which is the recyclable line that they have, or the recycled line. It says that it's made with paper containing 60 to 70% recycled fibers and printed with non-toxic soy-based ink. So not only is this a really cute notebook, the paper is really great quality, it has a nice feel to it, but it's also environmentally friendly. So this is just your typical college rolled notebook. Now, if I wasn't using my Happy Planner notes, or my Happy Planner regular planner, I'm saying that wrong. If I wasn't using my Happy Notes or my Happy Planner to include my sheets in it, I would definitely use a spiral notebook. I guess I'm old school, and I'm just a fan of your basic spiral notebook. And, you know, kind of going a step further, I like the old-fashioned metal spiral bound. I'm not crazy about the plastic coated or the pure plastic spiral binding. I know that probably has a better feel to it, and maybe it's a little bit more safe, because sometimes if you know you're not careful with your notebooks, or even if you are, eventually over time the spiral binding can come unspiraled. And so that's probably the reason why, or maybe it's even more inexpensive or environmentally friendly. But I like the true, you know, old-fashioned metal spiral bound. I just think that they're more durable. And so I got this for $2.49 at Target. Now, they had different ones, and they had a pug one. Oh my gosh, and I almost bought it, and then I thought, oh, just kind of branch out from all your pug stuff. But I went ahead and got the llamas. And what's nice is it's decorated on the front and the back. So like I said, if I wasn't using anything Happy Planner related for my budget, I would definitely use a basic spiral bound notebook. The reason is, for the longest time, well, up until last week, basically, I was doing my budget hand drawn. Now, you don't need any fancy paper, and you definitely don't need Happy Planner or Erin Condren, although it's nice, and I love Happy Planner products. It's not necessary to create your own hand-drawn budget. So this is just something that I would draw out every single week. I would draw this out for our paychecks, and on the flip side, I would draw a similar schematic for our cash envelopes. But this is definitely something you could do in a spiral-bound notebook. So you can definitely go the inexpensive route. Now is the time, you know, mid to late July and into August, this is the time to pick up the really inexpensive, affordable school supplies. So it's not just for kids, you know, it's definitely for people who want to stock up on just products priced really inexpensively. So this is a college ruled notebook, and this was 99 cents. I thought the cover was a little bit more fun than in years past. I didn't even take the sticker off, but you can. And it has the spacing of the college ruled printed on this, which, you know, is interesting because on the wide ruled you don't have this spacing. So I did pick up one of each of these, and I will absolutely put these to good use. I really, really like them. I think that they are basic, but also really, really versatile, and I'll get a lot of use out of these. So this is something I would absolutely use for my budget, or a social media planner, or journaling. I think that spiral bound notebooks are excellent for journaling too. So this one is by Class Act. You can see down here is the brand, and it says Pink Light Studio Happy Collection. And I believe this was also $2.49. And the nice thing about this is that the sheets are perforated. So this is a college ruled notebook, but the sheets are perforated. It has a really fun cover to it. It has a very tropical vibe. The Be Happy is in gold foiling, so that adds a little bit more dimension and interest to it. And it has a little bit of gold foiling on the dots up here. So I think this is really cute again, but still super versatile. So lastly, what I wanted to share with you is just a really awesome find. This is by Mead 5-star notebooks, and as you can see, inside here is just your basic composition book. So it's just bound differently. So instead of having, you know, that hardbound cover to it, they have gone ahead and tape bound this to a hardback. And you can see here it has a really nice spine to it, and you could probably fold it over, but you're probably going to weaken or even break this spine. It is not spiral bound. You would treat this exactly the same way you would treat any composition book. So as you can see back here, it says college ruled composition book, 100 sheets, and it is so pretty. Look at all this foiling. I mean, it is a really impressive piece, and it's adorable. And the most amazing thing to this is that not only is this a hardbound on both sides, the cover is super durable, it's super adorable. I mean, it's almost chic, this geometric pattern, but it is $3.50. So how can you beat something like this? For $3.50, this is really going into a more higher end journal construction, in my opinion. So I got the white one, I did get a black one, and again, look at this Art Deco feel to it. This reminds me of well, Art Deco period, but also the envelopes that I had done before, the cash envelopes that I had made. And I'm totally drawn to Art Deco anything, and I just think it is fabulous. I love that kind of design. And then here you have more geometric prints on this beautiful baby pink background and this amazing gold foiling. And what's nice is it's the same on the front and the back. They did not skimp. So sometimes when you have a piece like this, you know, they put the foiling on the front, but the back is like a more dull finish. No, they did it up on both sides, and guys, $3.50. So as you can imagine, this is what my miscellaneous money went toward this week. I'm so happy about it. I think I got some really, really awesome purchases and some pieces that will definitely help me throughout my budgeting and my journaling in the year to come. So definitely check out Target, check out Walmart, check out the Dollar Tree. There are so many deals to be had and so many great things out there, and get them before they are all gone, because as you guys know, back to school sales are extremely time sensitive and limited edition across the board. So definitely get yours while you can. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will be back and following up this video with my weekly budget, and I hope you guys are all doing well, and that I see you in my next video. Take care.